I've got to wait until people start tuning in first. I'll just keep it like that. Right, 3 viewers, 24 viewers, we're live. So, welcome to the New York Auto Show. Today I am here at the Nissan stand, and behind me is the facelifted 2017 Nissan GT R. Now, most of you will have already seen the Nissan GT R on various social feeds that have been out, but we now have the opportunity to do a first walk around of the car. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you around the car, and that we can basically start to tell you a little bit about what's different with this 2017. So here's the view right now. Car's just getting cleaned and we're waiting to go on the stand. There's a bit of a queue, but essentially we're going to get that full walk around right now. Wait, inside? Yeah, start the drum. So in terms of what's new with this car, let's start at the beginning. The first is a completely different makeover of the front end. So there's a new chrome matte finish with a V-Motion grille, which, as you all know, is one of Nissan's latest design signatures. Obviously this is just to improve engine cooling, and we have all of the stuff that makes engine cooling better. The difference is, you can see right here, the V-spec, the V-design, V-Motion grille, and this is the kind of thing that's been carried on over the Nissan architecture. We've actually seen a similar kind of thing with the Maxima as well. Other things that have changed also, we've got different LED running lights on the front, slightly smaller from the 2016 model Nissan GT R, which before were a little bit longer across the front there. As you know, I also own an R35 GTR as well, and for me, I'm back. Sorry guys, bit of a sketchy internet connection so far, so hopefully you guys can still see me. Connection's a little bit weak. Let me know if you guys can see all of this. So we are live on the Nissan stand. A couple of other things very quickly. Obviously, yes, there are subtle changes, but there's a revised bonnet. We've got here more aggressive lines across the front of the bonnet as well. Walking around the sides, these are the same running lights as you'll see on the model year 2016, but with the slightly different running light LEDs as well. Let's move across to the rear of the car before I jump in and take you inside. We've got new titanium exhausts around the back, and I know Alex will want me to do this, but we need to do the fisting test, of course. And yes, the 2017 GTR passes the fisting test, which is a great thing for all car enthusiasts everywhere.
Nick,
hey, dude.
With Nissan Global, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
Right?
We're in the middle of the live stream right now,
Alright.
But my connection's kind of weak.
It is?
Can I switch onto another network?
What do you
I'm
want
on
right
Nissan
now?
team.
Nissan team?
That's as good as I can get. There are 3,000 viewers still tuning in. Guys, let me know if it's lagging a bit for you right now. But as I said before, they've got the new titanium exhaust. I don't know if you saw this, but I did the Alex Kirsten fisting tests, which the 2017 GTR passes with flying colours. They've also got a thing called active sound, which essentially, we need to talk to Mr. Tamura about this, but we think there's going to be some piping of the exhaust noises into the cabin as well. There are some people from Automobile in the cabin right now, so I can't jump in there just yet, but hopefully after that we'll be able to jump in and show you what the interior is like of this. A couple of things to note. The first thing is that the gear paddles are actually fixed to the steering wheel as opposed to on the center transmission on the console itself. But let's just wait until we can jump into the car in order to do that. So let me know what you guys think. Too laggy, fix the internet. I'm trying, guys. We're live at the New York Auto Show, and generally speaking, the internet and connection isn't great here. Video is still good, no audio though. So we're still waiting to jump inside the car so I can show you exactly what the 2017 Nissan GTR is like from the inside. Obviously we've still got the same 3.8 litre 24 valve twin turbocharged V6. This time it's actually, the engineers have managed to add another 20 brake horsepower, so we're looking at around 563 brake horsepower now from this Nissan GT-R. If anyone's followed our cars in the Car Throttle Garage, you'll know that I own an R35 GT-R which has been tuned to 660 brake horsepower, which is quite a handful. It's quite a lot to control. But these engines are proof of Takumi expertise. So there are actually only 5 Takumi technicians who can assemble GT-R engines. 4 of them are actually here at the auto show. And if you kind of have a look around, this is the rest of the stand, the rest of the building. Going out. There's Lewis, our head of sales, giving us away. But essentially, this is the star of the New York Auto Show. Try and read some more of your comments. Too laggy, fix the internet, as I just said. We're on pretty slow show internet right now. But once the guys at AutoBuild have finished up, we will jump inside the car. A couple of other things as well. They've actually managed to squeeze out that extra 20 brake horsepower because of extra boost from those twin turbochargers. So for my own car, we're running at about 1.2, 1.3 bar on max boost, which means that we're getting up to about 660 brake. But obviously for a stock car, you don't want necessarily lots and lots of boost because you need all-round performance and daily drivability as well. So I'm not sure how much boost we've got here, but all I know is we are getting extra boost from the turbochargers in the mid to high ranges, so above 3,200 RPM. We've still got the same 6-speed dual clutch transmission, which is smoother shifts and less noise, and as I mentioned before, those new titanium exhaust and active sound enhancement. And I think hopefully for me, we'll get to drive this new 2017 Nissan GT-R fairly soon. After this launch, obviously it now starts to go out to all of the various press outlets as well. So yeah, I think they're just finishing up getting some shots, as you can see. It's always one of those things that you have to keep waiting for people to finish. It's always extremely busy on show day, which is why if you tried to tune into the live stream at 1:45, we weren't able to actually bring you the live stream because it was too laggy. So hopefully we can get inside now. Once they've finished up in there. A couple of pictures, why not? Let's jump in. So we're still waiting for people to finish up.
We're done.
Yeah, sure. We've got other people obviously wanting to take photos of the car as well, so we're having to contend and juggle. So let's jump in now into the cockpit of the Nissan GT-R. So as you can see, the interior has been completely revised in the GT-R. So here is the seating position, the steering position. The main thing to note, obviously, that actually the paddles are now mounted to the steering wheel. Oh, much quieter in here. Look how, that's what we're looking at right now. So it's mounted to the steering wheel instead of mounted to the actual center column here, which it was before. It just means that once you're maneuvering and steering, especially on track, you can actually shift and not have to take your hands off the steering wheel, which is super important. We've got a new 8-inch touchscreen here in the center console. Again, my 2009 Nissan GT-R is a little bit more antiquated in that sense. Overall, Nissan have reduced the number of buttons from 24 buttons down to 11. So you've still got the 3 buttons here for your race mode, for your getting my words mixed up now, but for your traction control, your suspension and your transmission, which basically just puts everything to super aggressive mode. Obviously still got launch control as usual as well. So that's the interior of the car. Quick look around. This is a 2+2, so as you know, there's not much room for anyone in the back aside from extremely short people, so maybe we'll fit in the back. And yeah, that's pretty much it from our time now with the Nissan GT-R. We're getting ushered out of the car, so I'm going to give you one last walk around the car so you can quickly see it before we go. But I hope you've managed to get a quick look around the car. That's pretty much it now. So we're going to go and walk around final bits of the car. And so people getting their final pictures in for last day of the show, but that's pretty much it. So tell me what you guys like about this car in the comments. Thank you to all 5,000 of you for joining us today. and we will try and give you a quick, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk around the rest of the show whilst I've got you guys on the live stream. So we're going to carry on and show you guys exactly what else is going on at the New York Auto Show. So firstly, on the Nissan stand, we have this cool little simulator here, which I'm not going to attempt to try because I tried to, well, is this on? Right, who is it not working right now? Is it not on? So I saw someone playing this a bit earlier.
Yeah, you gotta play it on.
Oh, you gotta play on your phone. Oh, I'm live streaming right now, so I can't play on the phone.
Okay, yeah.
But around the rest of the stand, we have some cult Nissan classics here. So this, of course, is the Skyline GTR BNR 32. Moving around the back, some of these you're going to know. So the R34 Skyline GTR, which you would have seen on our Car Throttle YouTube channel, which got featured against the R35. So we did an R34 versus R35 battle, and so that was what we did there. Over here actually is we've got the Takumi engineers. Let me quickly try and get you into Scrum here. What they're doing is engine build.
Right now we're looking at a tear down process of the first chain.
これはバルブクリアランスの交換が発生するしないに関わらず全部この作業を行います。
Now all of these processes, the tear down processes, are performed regardless of whether or not.
So anyway, those are the Takumi engineers there. As I mentioned before, there are 5 of them that build GTR engines. 4 of them are here today at the New York Auto Show, and I couldn't finish this stream without showing you the GTR Nismo. Now this has obviously been camoed, so you can't really see all of its lines and angles, but this is the most aggressive GTR Nissan have. The Nismo, 600 brake horsepower, a lot of performance, laps the Nürburgring faster than Alex's MX-5, and actually a couple more cars to show you before we go off air. The original GTR Skyline, and then finally over here in front of the new facelifted 2017 GTR is the Skyline 2000 GTR. So guys, that's pretty much it from me here in Geneva. Hope you've enjoyed a walk around of the new facelifted 2017 Nissan GTR. You can find all of the action on Snapchat, follow us at Car Throttle, and also on Instagram at Car Throttle, where you can see more lines and angles of the new Nissan GTR. So that's it from me here at the New York Auto Show. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Make sure you stay tuned on our Facebook page for more live streams coming very, very soon. And yeah, I did the FIS test on the 2017 GTR and it passed. So that's it pretty much from me. See you guys very, very soon.